in accordance with what you said earlier about the darkness, what we have is a seemingly increasing number of, in quotes, ordinary people collaborating with the system. And what it seems to suggest is that there are millions upon millions of people serving the system and propping it up. And what concerns me is not so much the handful of people who are driving it, but when all this collapses and changes, what will happen to these people at the lower levels who've been propping up the system? What will happen to them?
As I said 2 years ago, some of these people will not be able to take what is happening. They will not be able to understand it, and it will for them be their hell. And some people will leave this planet. Others will realise, because every day people are realising, every day people are doing things they don't really want to do, but are forced by the system. For some, it will be a release. For some are living their hell now. They're trapped. Of course, some will still try to carry on, but that won't work. And they will have to find their own way. Yes, there are a lot of people working, shall we say, for the other side, but it's small and insignificant compared with the people who aren't. And so many people have to be woken. Some people will still carry on sleeping. But there are many, many thousands upon thousands now waking up. And as you know, once you are awake, once something happens to you to wake you up, it doesn't stop there. Because you start to ask questions. And you want answers. And while everything has grown so rapidly, then it will accelerate. And the younger people, a lot of the younger people are very much aware of some of the things that are happening. And don't forget the young ones. Don't forget them, because they can bring fresh energy in. Because it's their world. And once they wake up from the slumber of the education system, these young people are very bright. Brought here, a lot of them. As you have been, to carry on and to bring the light in. And if you think over the last 20 years or more, but not too much more, how spiritual teachings were kept very much hidden from the everyday person. True spiritual teachings. But now, they are so easily accessible. And look how far in the last 20 years spirituality has come. known little of 20 years, 30 years ago, buried, hidden from ordinary people. But now it's accelerated. People couldn't bring the light in 20 or 30 years ago because they didn't know how to. A few did, as that has always been the case. But the majority hadn't a clue. And look how far that has come. Look how far people are aware of what's going on in the world, with the politicians, the banks. All this has been hidden away for thousands of years. So, although we may feel that humanity hasn't progressed, it has, and it's progressed beyond our wildest dreams here. And as each person becomes more, shall we say, spiritual, as each person is aware of God, and not the God that is taught in the churches, as you're well aware of, but of the true meaning of the God within, then as we reincarnate, that soul, that child that then decides to come back on earth, comes back with all the spiritual knowledge that has not been known and not been had for thousands of years, because it was taken, it was destroyed, it was hidden. So you can see, as humanity evolves, the more people that are open to working with the Creator, working with love and caring and compassion, when they go back to spirit, will take those qualities with them, and when they are reborn again, even though memories are white, they will still have those feelings and knowledge and love that was taken from humanity so many thousands of years ago, and taken because once you have that connection, once you have that divine connection, once you are giving love out and receiving love back, you are so powerful. And so that is happening now. Apart from the light workers here, children are being born with those qualities. And that will make massive improvements to this planet.